Hello there, people. It is Bass Fanatics. Bass Fanatic. God, this light. First video.
What is going on, guys? So we are here for another video today, and today what we're going to be doing is actually taking a look at one of the rooms in my house. So as you've probably noticed, for some time now I've been showing you fish tanks and they've been in my kitchen, and the reason is because I've been trying to prepare a room in my house specifically for fish. There will be something that's going in there that's not in there right now, and that's just simply because, if you don't know this, Texas is basically like living in both the Arctic Circle as well as living in a desert. And what I mean by that is during the summertime it is literally like living in a desert because it gets up to like 110, 115 degrees. But in the wintertime, it gets down into the teens. So we have to like basically, prepare for both of those extremes. I mean, literally one side of the spectrum to the other, we have to prepare for it. So I have to start preparing my fish that are in the pond for a warmer temperature or a warmer climate, because there is a tropical fish in there, and that being the knife fish. So that will be going into this room that I'm about to show you, as well as the planted betta tank, the scaped betta tank, the glow tank, the guppy breeding tank, the grow out tank for the baby guppies, as well as some other tanks. We'll talk about that later. But right now, let's take a look, and we're gonna go ahead and put some shelving units in there. All right, so let's take a look at the fish room, or what will be the fish room, right through this door. Little Max Robert is gonna take us on a tour.
I am gonna take you on a tour. Open this door. We cleaned this whole room out for a fish room.
We did.
For you guys.
We put in this wood wall right here. We put in new flooring.
Yeah.
We got all the baseboards in. We got the moldings in. Right outside of here, which I will open,
is the pond.
is the pond, as you can see.
So we build it right here. Because there's a window right here, and there's you can put security cameras right there, which there is, because someone can come kill the fish, someone can take a fish, someone can do anything to the fish.
Nice.
And he has a app on his phone. He can watch the camera while he's asleep, and
You watch the app sometimes too, don't you?
I do too.
Yep, you're right.
I have the app too.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start moving some of the fish in here during this video. So we're gonna do a water change and then go ahead and move some fish in here. Oh, look who's calling. Hey buddy, we're right in the middle of filming. Say hello to everybody.
Okay,
Hi buddy, you coming over?
I'm here.
Oh, come in.
I've been knocking on the door for like 5 minutes.
Oh, we're in the back room. Max is coming now. Old Peggy always interrupting stuff. Now, one of the cool things that I did in this room is, if you check right here, you really can't see, but check this out. It's not completed, so you gotta excuse the mess, but there will be a magnet system where you can open this up, and I'm gonna keep the super secret fish in here. Hey!
Do you know how hard it is to do ASL online? Studied for 4 hours, she quizzed me at the end of it, didn't know anything we studied over. I can't do it! God!
Well, back to my super secret fish keeping compartment. We're gonna put this back on here, but we'll finish that later on. We don't know what we're gonna put in there. Something cool, I'm sure. What are you doing, buddy?
I love that wall.
I know. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super sick.
Okay, well, let's get to building. We're gonna run out and we're gonna grab some shelving units from Lowe's real quick. So let's get out there and do that. All right, well, little me and Max Robert are here. Is that what? At Lowe's, dude, we gotta get your haircut. We're getting your haircut today. Deal?
In the afternoon.
No, like right now. Like soon as we're done, after we pick up your sisters from school.
Yeah.
Deal. Okay, so we're here. We're looking for some racks. What are we looking for? A shelf for what?
For fish tanks. We're gonna have 6 tanks on a shelf.
6 tanks on a shelf, right. And where are we putting them though?
We're busting a
No, nope. Nope, we're not telling them that yet. That's later on. That's a later project.
Okay.
We're putting them in the fish room, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's a surprise coming up.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. All right, so we need to figure out what shelving we're going to buy. Which one do you think we should buy? You've looked at them already. Which one?
We should buy this one over here. We should get this one.
Oh yeah, that one's perfect, actually. That one's 400 pounds per shelf, and it's 48 inches wide. And that's all we need, because we're gonna put 10 gallons on it. So a 10-gallon tank with water weighs about 100 pounds. So 200 pounds per shelf gives us an extra 200 pounds per shelf.
Yeah,
so
we
that's
can put,
perfect. And also a 10-gallon tank is 20 inches wide.
Yeah.
So we can either put
a 20-gallon tank,
20-gallon tank,
or
two tins. So I think this is perfect. Let's get this thing.
Let's take this down.
All right, we're back with the shelving units, and now it's time to put these together. Look, while I'm actually in here building the shelving, old Brenton and Max are outside doing a little maintenance on the pond pump because it stopped working.
It's gonna start here in just a moment.
Yep, in just a minute. Old Brenton is elbow deep in some old good old pond sludge. Ah! Is it on you? All right, it's working. It's working. We're gonna get back to doing what we were doing here before we stop to watch that. So yeah, let me set you back up here. So we're back, it's the next morning. I got the shelf up, I got everything up in here. As you can see, we are going to start moving tanks into this room. So I'm gonna start with the guppy breeding tank and then maybe the betta tanks and stuff like that. So we'll see that in just a minute. If you notice, actually I don't know if you can notice, but it's raining outside. And unfortunately, Google Home told me that it wasn't gonna rain this morning, and it ended up raining, and I left my Jeep parked in the driveway instead of in the garage with no top, no doors. So I got to wake up this morning at about 5:45 with it pouring rain outside, slamming doors and tops back on the Jeep. I don't know what my deal is with water, but it just seems to find me and really want to just ruin everything. So I guess that's why I love fish tanks so much. The water is contained, it stays in one place, and it doesn't damage anything. Anyway, so we're gonna start moving this stuff in. The Jeep is fine, it's a Jeep. That's the whole point. The radio's waterproof. The stereo that I put in there is waterproof, so I don't have to worry about that. All this stuff it's good, so not a big deal. But anyway, we're gonna start moving these tanks in here, and yeah, so let's watch this. So I went in and did a water change on the guppy breeding tank, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing back up. All right, so I have 5-gallon buckets dechlorinated water, and Fritz turbo start. If you don't use this stuff, use it. Live nitrifying bacteria, must be refrigerated. People that talk about you gotta cycle a tank, guess what? You do have to cycle a tank for about 3 seconds when you use this stuff, because like I said, it has live bacteria in it. Honestly, take a whiff of this.
No, I can't, not that.
Like, this stuff is terrible smelling, but works fantastic. Okay, tank 1 down, 7 more to go. All right, guys. Well, as we can see, the start of the tank room is, well, started and completed. So we just have some more stuff to put in here. So we are going to put a couple more tanks here, another one up there. The 100-gallon is gonna move in here. It's probably gonna go on this wall here. There will be a new aquarium coming right here. I think I'm gonna do a saltwater tank maybe? What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know. Do you think that I should go ahead and do a saltwater tank? I have never, as long as I've had fish, I've never owned any type of saltwater fish. So I would definitely like to try that. And if you have any recommendations on what are some good beginner saltwater fish, let me know in the comments and maybe we can definitely get that done. But like I said, everything looks good. So let's take a look at these guys real quick. So we have the blackwater tank, which is no longer really a blackwater tank, which is what I wanted to get this to. So what we have is we have some wisteria in here, which is looking good. There's some new growth on it. We have, is this a Anubias maybe? Not sure, maybe Anubias. Some more wisteria, some dwarf grass. We have some growth on that too. I've broken off a little of a piece of it that was grown, and as you can see, there are roots on it, and that's good. I have a little piece of guppy grass in here, or actually hornwort, which I'm trying to see if if the light is changing this any, which it is. It's actually gotten a lot greener. So I've put a new light on this tank, which right now there's a piece of plexiglass over the top. That will be cut down in another video to fit the top of this tank. The purpose of that is the bubble wall in the back actually causes water to splash up. So I don't want the water to continue to bubble up. So this is really just to keep the water underneath or in the aquarium. This tank is looking really good. Like I said, the plant growth looks really good. Everything looks really good. Now, moving down, so we have the betta tank. There's some floating plants in there. This tank is actually about to get rescaped. Another thing you can comment down. So this is our scape tank that we were scaping, like where we did the Minecraft tank and the Area 51 tank and all those tanks. Let me know. What do you guys want to see in this tank? Can we get 500 likes on this video? If we do, this tank will get rescaped. Comment below and we will get that scape done. Glowfish, everybody looks good in there. And then down at the bottom, we have the guppy breeding tank, which I'm actually gonna put a light on this. I'm actually gonna probably move this to a 20-gallon. Get rid of the plastic tote so we can be able to see inside of there. Look at them all hanging out. Here's all the baby guppies. They all look good. We're gonna be moving those into tanks soon too. There's the paradise betta. He's just chilling on the wood, hanging out. He really likes to hang out just laying on the wood like that. He used to hang out up here, but now I have this plant inside of there, so he doesn't sit there any longer. He now sits right here, which is cool. Now on to the pond, which is really nice because all we have to do is just literally open the window and yeah. So when I'm sitting in my fish room and I want to look at my pond, all I have to do is just open the window. My pond is right here outside of the window. I can check it, everything's good. All the goldfish look good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. If you have yet to follow me on Instagram or subscribe to this channel, please do that now. There's a lot of stuff that's coming. There's actually something else outside of this saltwater aquarium that's coming into this room. You will see that later on. So, one last time, well not one last time, but for today, the giveaway 10K is in full effect. Do you want another opportunity to enter? Yes? Okay. Here, all you have to do. Like this video, comment below, let me know what you think my next fish should be. Saltwater, freshwater, does not matter. Comment below and let me know what you think it should be. And if you do that, you'll get another entry. With that being said, hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. And hey, we will see you next time.